last guy up here, Sahil. He was a Shia.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Bin Fodio, what are you? Are you Sunni or Shia?
No, I'm Sunni.
Okay, what's your madhab and aqidah, please?
I'm Hanbali. And
Okay, so you're Hanbali, and it could be Athari or Ash'ari. Actually, this doesn't matter. So
no,
your madhab,
I'm Athari, but I don't think it's relevant to the
Well, I
conversation.
think the madhab would be more important here.
Yeah, madhab is more important. You're absolutely right. Sorry, but it's just it goes hand in hand. So to understand the entire, like how extreme you are, and so the Athari usually are more holding on to the scholars than the Ash'ari. Ash'ari would be like, yeah, I'll throw this one under the bus. But the Athari will be like, yeah, no, I accept what the scholars say. So that's what I like about the Athari.
It depends on the issue, actually. They do ta'wil on things like that are related to theology, but when it comes to fiqh, I don't think they also disregard their scholars, so that's not relevant here.
So what do you think about Ahmed ibn Hanbal as saying that once a girl reaches 9, you can have intercourse with her even without her consent?
Yeah,
you think 9-year-olds should be consummated? I
don't hold to that position, but what I'm going to ask is if I can just speak with one.
Whoa! The bus went really fast over Ahmed ibn Hanbal. Like I almost didn't see Ahmed ibn Hanbal run over. So are you saying that Ahmed ibn Hanbal is wrong here?
Can I have the conversation with you alone, or because I just want to speak with one person? I think it's not fair to have.
Travis, you pick. Travis, you pick.
It doesn't matter. The Hanbali school agrees with all the other ones. At least the Hanbali school believes that you should wait till they're 9. Some of them.
Okay, so it's not all. That means there's no consensus.
It's at the very least
you're
9.
Hanbali. So, but hold on, you're Hanbali. Abu Hanifa have actually agreed with Ahmad ibn Hanbal, but said that it's not necessary. So again, you're Hanbali. So if you're Hanbali, then you have to agree with Ahmad ibn Hanbal.
I have some of his quotes ready.
I mean, who says that I have to agree with him about everything?
You don't have to,
but can we first establish
Travis, do you blaspheme against some and believe in some? Like the Quran says about hypocrites like you, that you cannot be a hypocrite where you partially believe in some and partially do not believe in some. So the Quran head on actually addresses you and say, sorry, I have a low reception. Just give me a second.
Can we establish that I'm speaking with Paul or Travis? Because
you're speaking to us collectively.
Okay, right? So no. Like it's not
okay.
fair.
No, friend. It's okay. Over 2 billion people are jihad against 2 little girls. So it'll be okay if you just talk to us as a group.
No, I don't like to argue. I just want to have a nice conversation. So if I can just speak with one person,
I don't want to argue either.
That is going to be better.
So Ibn Qudama, and
am I speaking with Travis or to Paul?
You're going to speak to whoever's talking. So it talks about that the correct opinion is that when a female is able to have intercourse and sex with a male is able to have sex, the punishment is due. So when we see Hanbali fiqh, all they talk about is girls under the age of 9 years old. So here's some words that are attributed directly to Ahmed ibn Hanbal. And he says, in the apparent meaning of Ahmed's words, according to most narrations attributed to him, he says, she has to be purified even if she is in the cradle. It has also been narrated that he said, if she is young, how can it be established that she's not pregnant by waiting for her menses to end if she's an infant? Why would you ask, how do we make sure infants aren't pregnant?
So can I speak?
Sure.
Okay, am I going to speak to you like throughout the way, or because he just made some point, Paul, I didn't even get to reply to him, and then you are also bringing more points. I think it would be nice if we can go back and forth so we can have a nice conversation.
I agree. I'll let you talk to Travis, but the only issue is you can't just say, I don't like this. This is not a fruit salad bar where you just decide for no reason this particular fruit or this particular fiqh is all of a sudden invalid without giving us a reason. So
Okay.
start with that. Start with
Yeah,
that, please.
I will give
tell,
you.
tell us what's the alternative to Ahmad ibn Hanbal, and
Sure.
why is it better than Ahmad ibn Hanbal?
Sure, I will give you a lot of reasons, but before we go to that, I want to answer you. I think from the way you sound, you kind of know a little bit about Islam. Are we obliged to like stick with a madhab, or we can? Do you know what a mujtahid means?
Yeah, Muhammad says.
Yes.
Yeah, Muhammad says you're
So
bound to the scholarly consensus.
can a Muslim decide to be a mujtahid? Actually, a lot of our scholars, did they stick to a madhab, or did they do it ijtihad on issues?
So even your mujtahid has to meet a certain reasons. So just because you're a mujtahid, let's say you're a mujtahid. Let's say you name a mujtahid right now, and that mujtahid has an opinion. If now here the refutation, and if you cannot meet the refutation or have a comeback, a valid comeback to this, then your mujtahid basically just saying, I am someone with a license that gives an opinion with no grounds. So we can throw that opinion in the garbage.
Exactly. So you understand
let me give
that.
you, oh, dude. I just gave you an introduction so you can understand why just by citing a mujtahid is not going to do you any good. Because number one, your mujtahid has to now argue with reasons, logic. Number two, he has to also argue against the majority of consensus. So he has to argue against Ahmad ibn Hanbal, Imam Malik, Imam Shafi'i, Abu Hanifa. And then he also, your mujtahid, has to argue against Al-Tabari.
Well, I don't think.
No.
You understand what mujtahid means, because what
dude, I can tell you what mujtahid is.
So let me just speak, please.
Finish. Let me finish.
Okay, finish.
Okay.
Sure,
so I hope you're writing this down. I hope you're writing this down. So a mujtahid opinion has to also argue that these people that I mentioned before are wrong and why they're wrong. And not only this, he should also be able to tell me why all your mufassirin got it wrong too. So just again, by citing the mujtahid, saying, oh, I think this is this, because I know the mujtahideen you're going to actually mention. There's only two. Literally, there's only two. And those two are not going to be against the ummah. So you're going to have to argue against the ummah, not against me. Do you understand how this works? Right?
And Imam Shafi actually talks about this. And he quotes some sources.
Imam Shafi debunks you about child marriage, but let me know when I can speak.
Wait, are you sure? Hold on.
I mean, I can.
Wait,
I can.
Hold on, I got Imam Shafi on speed dial, friend.
I mean, let me know when I can speak, because it's just too much.
Yeah, probably not ever after saying that. So he actually quotes in the section of marriage that there's no waiting period before having intercourse, just like we do. And then he says the waiting period is obligatory for a woman divorced after intercourse, whether the husband and wife are prepubescent, have reached puberty, and one has and the other has not. And in case you guys don't know what intercourse is, it means boing, 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 boing. He even has to tell y'all what it means. Imam Shafi loves child. Hold on, Imam Shafi loves child marriage.
Okay, we'll see if you can allow me to speak.
He even says if she's fat and chunky, you can consummate her.
Let's see if he retained it, though.
We'll see.
Travis, let's see if you retained what I said.
13?
Because I don't think.
Let's see if you. Dude,
with all due respect, Travis, I think I know about all these things before you even.
You guys are human worshippers. Remember that.
Oh my goodness.
All right, thanks.
I don't think you need to show me anything.
So I hope you retained. I hope you retained what I asked for.
Yes.
And if you're in, you did, right? Could you demonstrate, please? Said in a nutshell, please. Like, but I do want you to engage with what I said.
Yes. So I think the mistake that you're trying to make is that you're trying to make it sound like a mujtahid is who disproves the scholars. A mujtahid does not disprove the scholars. A mujtahid looks at the evidences that each and every madhahib has, or each and every imam has, and he goes with the strong opinion. For you to follow a madhab, it means that you are just not knowledgeable enough, so you can just stick with one madhab. For example, if I'm just a lay person and I'm sticking to like the madhab of Imam Ahmad, and I just want to look up a ruling very quickly, I just have to look at Imam Ahmad and I don't have to worry about other madhahibs. For a mujtahid, on the other hand, he can examine all the other madhahibs and come to a conclusion that this madhahib or this particular imam has more evidence. So using that evidence, he follows him and he take that position. That's what a mujtahid is.
Perfect.
It's not about looking and disproving the scholars or making an argument against them.
Name the mujtahid and name the madhahib he used in order for, so that's exactly what I asked. I said, in order for you to say that this is the correct, then you have to negate the wrong ones. So go ahead, name the mujtahid that you think is saying that child marriage is not possible to consummate with, and then name the madhahib he used. So that's exactly what I asked for, the logic. How did this guy come about his reasoning? So go ahead, tell us, who is it?
Okay, so I think
start with the name.
The mistake you are making, I don't have to.
Dude, make the name.
I can give
Who's
you a
the
couple of names, but can I speak?
Yeah, I want the
first?
name right now.
Yeah, we want.
Can I make some arguments as well?
No,
Wait, we
I
want
want the
sources.
name. I want the
Sources,
name.
sources.
I want the
just names.
name. No,
Okay,
no,
I
no,
can
no.
give you.
I want the name. If you're appealing to a mujtahid, then you have a name. Who is the mujtahid?
Okay, so I have a couple of mujtahids, and
Who?
most of us modern day scholars are
James,
mujtahids.
Travis, I need him to spit out a name. Come on,
Give us
this
the
is
name.
not
But
hard.
can we have a conversation? Like, it's
Yes,
not
as
about,
soon as you give us a name.
Now, also, he's
I'll
gonna have
give
to
you the
also.
name though. I mean,
Okay, please
give us
stop
your name.
talking. Stop
Guys,
talking. Just give us a name.
Just give us the name. Remember, this is a Quran verse. He also has to explain the Quran verse as
Travis,
well.
don't let him Google,
Okay,
please.
I know.
Okay, just go ahead. Give us a name. Come on.
Yeah, I'll give you some names. Don't worry. But
No,
can
right
No,
now.
right now.
The next thing coming out of your mouth should be a name. Nothing else.
like,
Please.
why are we fighting? Are we not just having?
No,
a
because
conversation?
you're
what a
lying
name.
at this point. So
Why
go
am I?
ahead,
Why
spit
am
it
I
out.
lying? I'm going to speak. Just
Spit
allow
it
us to speak.
out.
Let's have
No,
a
no,
nice
no.
conversation.
Okay.
Like, what's the aggression?
Name. What's the
The
name?
aggression is because you want to
Googling.
hide behind the mujtahid, which is an invalid point to start with. But just to show you how fallacious you are, I will expose it. But I will not go further until you actually give me the name of the mujtahid. You don't even know what mujtahid mean.
I think I do because.
Okay, what does the word
Okay,
mujtahid mean?
Wait,
listening-
Paul. Make him give a name first.
People listening can
All
actually
these dudes
hear
got-
how
all
you.
these guys do is lie.
I don't look. I
Like,
don't care about
sis-
what you, how.
Sister
You're just
Jax, I
something.
think you can see how they are not allowing me to speak.
Dude, all what I need out of his mouth is a name or two. Go ahead, give me a
Yeah,
name
I'll
or two.
give you, but I'll give you
Go
the
ahead.
arguments that they make. And
No, I don't want the
actually give-
argument. I want the name.
Proof. We want
So can I-
sources. Yep. Right after you get the name. So let me put you on mute. Come back when you got a name. So we know that you got to go Google now because you planted your flag right here.
I'm not googling anything. I have my
Okay,
facts.
so what's the
and
name? What's the name?
Okay, so I can give you a classical scholar, and I can
Who?
give you also like.
Who? Just say the name.
Okay, I can give you Ibn Shubrama. He's a student
Okay,
of Imam
finally,
Abu
Ibn
Hanifa.
Shubrama. Okay, so
Yes.
yes, Ibn Shubrama said that.
Yes.
So show me which madhahib he used. Go ahead.
He's
said he
he's
used
a Hanafi,
madhahib.
but he's a Hanafi, but he doesn't use any mazhab. You don't have to use me at madhab. That's what you don't understand.
So he just give us an opinion.
Wait, let me ask you this question: how many madhahib do you think we have in
wait,
Islam?
so he just went from Hanafi
he just gave us
or Hanbali
hold
to
on,
Hanafi.
sorry. So he's given us just an opinion. Ibn Shubrama doesn't have a way to validate his opinion. He's just given us his opinion because in reality, that is exactly what Ibn Shubrama did.
So the other scholars that
okay,
give
so
their argument,
again,
what's the
answer
hujjah
the
that they
question
give? What's
here.
the dalil?
Answer the question. Ibn Shubrama, what argument did he use?
What argument do other scholars use? Can we go over that first? Because I wanted us to go over the arguments, and then I can.
We will get there.
Yeah, but
this
you
guy,
wanted to
okay,
jump, so
I'm not jumping. It's you who brought us to Ibn Shubrama. You're the one who brought us to Ibn Shubrama. And as soon as I talk about Ibn Shubrama, you have no clue how did Ibn Shubrama get to that opinion, because he doesn't know himself too. He just probably had a daughter and he's like, oh my goodness, I can't do this. So that's probably why.
You're doing great. Keep it.
so I can also give you a short
again,
Uthaymeen, who died in 2005. He holds to that position.
I don't care
so
about
I have
Ibn,
a classical
no,
scholar.
I don't care about a modern day scholar. So you're gonna have to tell me again about Ibn Shubrama, how he got there.
Unified to consummate when they reach
Can
9.
can I speak?
Can you tell me how Ibn
9-year-old.
Shubrama got there?
He got there by not agreeing with the other scholars because their arguments are not strong.
How?
Yeah, because
How?
all the other scholars that we have
Show
in
it.
Islam. So
Show
can you tell me what
Show it.
hujjah? Yeah, I'm going to show you. Like why are you?
Show me. Just
I don't know
stop
why you're
talking.
aggressive.
No. Stop
Have I been
talking.
disrespectful to you?
No.
I mean, I'm just trying to have a
Because
conversation.
okay. Here's why. People that just waffle around and don't know what they're talking about makes it really hard to talk to, because they just want to talk and fill the air with non-information. And non-information is like, oh, there's a mujtahid and I can use a mujtahid opinion. This is just empty words, because in reality, this is not how Islam functions. You don't just accept a mujtahid just because. A mujtahid has to also be agreed upon. You can't just take one opinion of mujtahid and move on. So, because you have a multiplicity, and Travis, could you pull verse 5, 154, please? Sorry, not 5, 4, 154, I believe.
Yep.
And I'll show this guy that Ibn Shubrama is actually meets this criteria.
Oh, and really quick, the Hanbali school agree that the girl can even be under 9 years old. Ahmed Ibn Hanbal unified the school and say, well, just wait until they're 9 and it's like automatic puberty. So it's the majority of the scholars in his school say that the conditions to consummate a little child is based on her physical ability to endure it. She doesn't even have to be 9, but this is how Ahmed Ibn Hanbal unites them and says, well, just wait till she's 9 and then toss her little butt right into the bed. So let's go to, what verse did you ask for? Remember, he's got the Quran to deal with next, Paul. What are we going to for?
4:154. So in 4:154, it talks about that the way Muhammad and the scholars have understood the Quran is the right way. And then we're going to show that the scholars of the Quran understood it this way. And then Qadi al-Kufa, Ibn Shubrama, is actually fallen under the category of kafir, because he goes against the one that understands the Quran.
Paul, if you are going to takfir one of my scholars, I'm just going to have to
wait. Hold on, I'm going to show you Imam Shafi's takfir. You want to
Ibn Shubrama is from among the Salaf, and we are asked by the Prophet to follow them. So if you are going to takfir my scholar like this, I'm just
hold on. Okay, let's ask you a question then. Who's a greater scholar, Ibn Shubrama or Ubay ibn Ka'b?
I mean, what do you mean by greater scholars?
Who's closer? Hold on. Who's closer to Muhammad, Ubay ibn Ka'b or Ibn Shubrama?
Ubay ibn Ka'b is closer to Prophet Muhammad.
That's right. So
and Ibn
hold on. Let's ask you another question. Let's ask you another question.
Can I say something? That Ibn Shubrama didn't forbid it. He said, لا يشرع تزويج الصغيرة إلا إذا كانت هناك مصلحة راجعة في ذلك. That's me. It has to be useful thing. Like if the father wants to give his daughter to get money, that's a maslaha.
The quotation that I have.
That's what he exactly said. Put it on the text.
Your source?
I took it copy paste.
What is your reference?
Copy paste.
What is your reference? Where did he say that?
Do you want me send it to who in text? Like
no,
I cannot put link here.
You can just tell us. Where did he say that?
I
Because
just
I can give you
the link. I
give you
can
where
give
he said something different, and
I
I
Hold
can
on,
give
Ben.
you.
Hold on a
Travis the
second.
link. Just a
It's
second.
funny that you're asking for a source and you were unable to provide a name for like 15 minutes.
Exactly. But I will give Travis the link. I will send it to you in a message. I don't know. Is that
Okay.
okay?
Yeah, and I'll try to put it up.
Okay.
Or you can just
Uh-oh.
tell me the book, and I would
Ben,
say
hold
it's
on.
the same book that I'm cutting from. It's easy.
Yeah, and he said, and she says that he says that it needs to benefit the girl, and that sounds more about like Sharia. If the father finds
All scholars say the
finds
whole
it
purpose of
beneficial,
all
He didn't
scholars say the whole
benefit the
purpose of
girl. He
allowing
said
this
if there is
is if there is.
He didn't
All
say
scholars
benefit the
say
girl.
this.
He said if there is a benefit. He didn't say benefit the girl.
All
If there
scholars
is
say
a
this.
benefit.
All scholars say this. It's not only Ibn Shubrama.
All scholars.
yeah, they okay, so
Yes.
they all agree.
All scholars.
You just agreed with us. Thank you.
I mean, all scholars that actually you think that allow it, but she can maybe give us the reference first, because I can tell her that he did not say
Wait,
that.
Ahmed Ibn Humble allows it, bro. 9 years old.
I don't understand what this guy's doing.
I
No.
sent you the link. If you can open it, I will point at where is it exactly.
I got you. All right, hold on.
Guys, next time anyone asks about like understanding of the Quran, just refer them to 5:154. And when you read 5:154, it talks about consensus and the way that Muhammad and his Sahaba understood it. Ubay ibn Ka'b, sorry, Jedidiah, I'm just going to go over this point quickly because we were almost there. Ubay ibn Ka'b, the one of the way higher than Ibn Shubrama, way higher. He understood the Quran and memorized the Quran according to Muhammad.
Yes. So according to Ibn
Let me finish. Let me finish. Ibn Uthaymeen actually agrees, and I'll show you Ibn Uthaymeen saying that shows that
I can tell you what he
actually
says
allows
about ijma.
children.
I can tell you what he says about ijma.
Okay,
That's the point.
dude.
With Mayin on speed dial, friend.
Just one
Hold
second.
on.
So Ubay ibn Ka'b have talked Muhammad into revealing this verse. Ubay ibn Ka'b, your memorizer of the Quran, the one that memorized, and I think he understands the Quran better than Ibn Shubrama. According to Ubay ibn Ka'b,
When you call on these big bearded scholars and they
not.
bust you,
According to Ubay ibn Ka'b, it's not, and I can tell you that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you are
Asbab al-Nuzul al-Wahidi. Let's read Asbab al-Nuzul al-Wahidi.
yes. I can disprove the
Okay.
Asbab al-Nuzul for you.
So,
Is that
let's
easy? That's
prove
why
for
I
everybody.
don't know why
Ubay
you
ibn
didn't
Ka'b
let us
is
to go
not.
step by step, and now we have to go back to that
Ubay is
point.
the one who went to Muhammad and asked him about the little girl.
Yes.
Are you kidding?
Yes, and then
So,
we have proof
Jedediah,
that the chain of that
where are we
narration
at?
is not
Hold on.
completed. It's cut.
Everything in Islam is daif, friend. Even the scholars you're bringing are
Narration
cooking you.
is-
They become daif in 3
And
seconds. Where
all
are
the
we at?
scholars use that as the
Hold on.
Asbab
You
al-Nuzul as
done
their
try to use dudes that reject you. Let's go to this one. Where are we at?
It's.
Keep,
I don't know what are you.
I really think it's
You're
not
down.
fair. I
This
think
is
the
where you-
viewers can clearly see that I'm not
Okay, go down a
getting
little,
like a fair chance
little
to
by
speak.
little.
hold on.
So I think if we could go step by step,
Wait,
like
don't
I
run.
can
Hold
easily
on.
disprove
Hold on.
this. So
Hold on. I'm
The
being
only
guided.
issue is, Ben, I'll tell you what's the
لا
issue.
يشرع تزويج صغيرة here ثانيا لا يشرع إن كانت هناك مصلحة here that's ابن بشرمة who said that
Shabrama.
Shabrama, yeah, that's what he said.
Okay. Boom.
That's
Boom,
if
boom.
there is a useful thing coming to the family.
what book is this?
It's that's a Islamic web page.
Yeah, but
So
we don't
guys,
take
this is
web
Islam
pages. We take
question.
sources.
Hold on.
We take
This
books.
is
We take
Islam
references.
QA question 178318. So
I don't care about that. With all due
hold on.
respect, I need
Hold on.
a book.
Your madhab says you can sleep with little kids. Stop lying. We're gonna show
I don't
you
follow.
right
I don't
now.
hold to that position. Do I
You
have
just
to?
said you follow the Hanbali madhab. Then you
Yes.
threw them under the bus.
Yes,
Did
I
anyone
follow them
catch
on
that, boss?
a lot of things actually, but not on this. I do not hold to that position. And I'm not also saying that they are completely wrong, because they have their wisdom and reasoning behind all those things, and we can go over that. But my point right now is not about that. She has to give me the book where Ibn Shubrama says this, because Ibn Shubrama in Al-Muhalla bil-Athar,
Wait, did you give us a book?
page 938. Yes, I'm going to give
Okay.
you like a reference of where he says this. And he says like it's not permissible for a father to marry off his young daughter unless she has reached puberty and given her permission. So Ibn Shubrama is a classical scholar.
Wait,
He is closer to the
no.
Prophet than Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal. Yes,
You're lying. We want to see
in
it. I don't
Al-Muhalla
believe you.
bil-Athar, he said,
I don't believe you because
وَلَا يَجُوزُ.
I don't believe you. We
Can you
want to see
prove
it. Yep, because all 4 schools say that the father can give off away her child bride without
I
her
want to see the
permission.
book.
And that's
Yes,
We want
ijma.
to see it.
I want
No,
to see
it's
the
not
book, please.
ijma. It's not ijma.
It
Show me
is
one
ijma.
scholar that
It
says
is.
it's
You're
not
lying.
ijma. Show me. It's
I
not an
wanna
ijma.
see the book.
Show us the
Do you know?
source
Do you know?
before.
Do you know what ijma means?
Yeah. There's no. Here's the funny thing. You're laughing. I know it's laughable actually. You know, in Islam, there's no ijma about ijma. Everyone have a different opinion about ijma. I've been looking into this, and it's like the most ridiculous thing that you guys say. You guys should never claim ijma. Anyways,
yeah. So what
I
ijma?
want to see
Some
the
people
book.
will say it's every scholar has to agree. Some people will say it's the majority of scholars. Well, Muhammad himself.
The 4
and-
imams agree.
No,
Yeah.
majority.
Some will say it's the 4
Majority
imams,
of
the
scholars
majority,
just means jamhur. So
Okay.
there is a difference between jamhur
and there's no debate about
and
that.
there's a difference between
Because
al-ijma.
how do you takfir a rogue scholar if you're not going to use the consensus?
No.
I'll tell you why we're
According-
speaking over you. Here's the issue why we're speaking over you. Because when I ask you what does Ibn Shibrama brings as an argument, you had no answer. You start waffling right away and start telling
No,
us
you are not
about Ibn
allowing me to
Uthaymeen.
give you the answer.
Okay,
You
so
are
what's
not
the
allowing me
answer?
to give
What's
you
the answer? Okay, what's the answer?
So the answer is quite simple, right?
Mhm.
Ibn Shibrama does not agree with the jamhur of the scholars, and he
Why?
holds to that
Jamhur,
position.
tell Jamhur.
because
Just
they
say
don't have
Man,
they
you
don't
barely
have
speak Arabic.
they don't have dalil to back
Okay,
it up,
again, why?
because the verse is a mutashabihat. It's not a clear verse, and
Show me that Ibn Shibrama said this is mutashabihat. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't have the quotation right now. I can
There's
give
no
you
such
later,
thing.
but
You're lying.
but then
this is why we're speaking over you, because you're lying.
okay.
You're
So
lying
allow
through
me
your
to
teeth.
finish. But you
I've
asked me
read
to
it.
answer.
No, I've
You
read
asked me-
exactly
you-
what you read, but you're not.
Okay.
There's Ibn Shibrama have given us no reason whatsoever. In fact, he uses 4-6 as an argument, which you didn't even know. So Ibn Shibrama makes a logical fallacy in order for him to get out of the issue and start talking about 4-6 to prove his point. The only problem is that 4-6 is not a good argument, because Muslims don't just marry yatama, and yatama has a different reasons or different criteria. Now, you keep saying that the other scholars don't have proof. Yes, they do. That if we go over the grammatical, the language, the fact that some scholars still believe Muhammad married a prepubescent child, etc., etc., and then Aisha herself saying that when a girl reaches 9, she's a woman. This is where your Sheikh Ahmad ibn Hanbal concluded that 9 is the marker. At 9, that's it. The female gets married, she's an adult. So
okay, can I speak?
So all these are actual proof. Are you saying Aisha lied when she said, or she was not familiar with the fact that 9 years old is not a marker?
Yeah, can I speak now?
No, did you register everything I said?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot to take.
Are you gonna stop?
Are you
gonna stop lying? Wait, are you gonna stop lying? Because you had no clue.
I haven't lied a single time since I.
So again, you said Ibn Shibrama.
I've been giving you references. I'm not giving you my opinion.
No.
I'm giving you
yes,
the opinion of the ulama.
You did. You told me this is mutashabihat. You literally said this is mutashabihat. Is this your opinion? Wait, hold on. Is this your opinion or is this scholar opinion?
Can you tell
Answer
me
the question? Answer the question, because you lied again. I'm gonna keep catching you on lies. You said this is mutashabihat. Is this your opinion or a scholar opinion?
What?
Again, I'm not asking you this. I'm asking you, is this your opinion or is not your opinion?
It's a general rule, verses that we know from
Is this your opinion or a scholar opinion? He's gonna
About
say
this
scholar.
particular verse, there isn't a.
Is this your opinion or the scholar opinion? This is
It's a
mutashabihat.
general rule. It's a general rule.
Is there
Paul, can I
anyone that
ask you
agrees with
something?
you? Is
Can I
there
ask you
anyone that
something?
agrees with you? This is mutashabihat. This
Paul,
guy
can
is gonna make my hair turn white. Really?
Paul, can I ask you something? The
Sure.
verse itself tell you, وَاللَّائِي لَمْ يَحِدْنَ, those who didn't reach puberty yet. So is that mean they have to reach puberty, or that will go against the Quran itself?
Can I speak?
So if somebody come and say, no, they have to reach puberty, that's mean it went against Quran itself, the verse itself, who says who didn't reach puberty yet.
No, it says it didn't say they did not reach. Yeah, adding to the text.
لَائِي لَمْ يَحِدْنَ.
They have not menstruated yet. It didn't say they didn't reach puberty yet. So I think you have to get that right.
Oh, you mean girls who didn't have their period, they are like okay, so it's a pre-pubescent. So how it reached puberty, like, to you? I don't get it. Like when she get her period, before she get her period.
Let's ask the simple question. Let's do this. Bin, what does it mean for a girl to reach puberty? What does that mean?
I mean, there are a couple of things, and menstruation being one of them. Yes, if that was
Menstruating, a girl that menstruates has reached puberty.
Yes.
Is she an adult?
I mean, it depends on what you define as an adult. So
okay, listen.
Yeah.
A girl that reaches puberty, a girl that has menstruation, is she an adult or is she still a child? Let's say
yes,
at 9 years old.
Islamically, she's an adult. Yeah.
Okay, Islamic. Now, would you marry a girl that had her period at 10 years old?
Personally, no.
Why not?
Because I'm not attracted to that, or it's not something that I feel like I would do.
Wait, hang on. Not attracted to what?
To a younger girl or anything like.
Okay, so you believe that you need to be a special type of person to be attracted to a 10-year-old or even a 12-year-old that has had her period, right?
If I'm 15 and a girl is 15, like, yeah, we can
No,
marry.
I'm talking about you as you are today. You said Islamically, if a girl has a period, she's an adult, correct?
Yes, she is.
Okay, so you as an adult man meets an adult at 10 years old that has a period. Why wouldn't you marry this grown woman, this adult?
Because we have examples from the Prophet that for you to get married to someone, it's good to be of similar age or some like
what?
you have to
Muhammad
be.
really lied about that.
Yes. Because Umar and Abu Bakr wanted to marry Fatima, and he told them, yes.
Dude, just one second.
And I can give you a scholar, and I can give you a scholar that says this is because of the difference.
You're lying. Show me that hadith. Show me that hadith that says that you should be similar to the same age. Because we have literally Muhammad saying, why did you marry someone of similar age? You should have married a little one because you can play sport with her. What are you talking about? Like this guy, like the lies that he's saying are intolerable at this point.
Wait, but this is good, guys. This is good. Paul, Travis, listen carefully. Sorry, just 1 second. This is good because it shows the public, it shows the 176 people how Muslims have to cope and lie to make it make sense, to try and make it palatable, to be able to swallow this kind of rubbish. They have to lie about it. And he knew that Muhammad was 50-something when he penetrated a little child, but then he realized that he panicked.
Wait, we got to read on the Muslim Olympics. It's coming in 2028.
I think, James, I've been listening to you, and I think you are a fair host. Since you are back, I think it's fair if I can get some time to be responding to the questions, because I think it's a bit unfair to me, with all due respect. So
just stop lying, please. Stop lying.
To the Abduls.
I mean, when have I lied?
So again, you said that Muhammad said that they should be in similar age.
Yeah,
then either Muhammad is a hypocrite or a liar, because he also said in different, or a walking contradiction, that you should marry a little one.
No, he didn't say.
of the same age.
He didn't say a little one. He said a
Well,
virgin.
what did he say?
He said a virgin.
Okay.
Can I read a hadith about the Muslim Olympics? So Jabir come to Muhammad, or Muhammad come to Jabir and said, Abdullah died and left 9 or 7 daughters. I married a woman who had previously been married. Here comes Muhammad. Allah's messenger said, Jabir, have you married? I said, yes. He said, a virgin or one previously married? I said, messenger of Allah, with one who was previously married. Whereupon he said, why didn't you marry a young girl so that you could do sport with her and she could do sport with you and you could amuse with her and she could amuse with you? This is the Muslim Olympics, by the way. It's coming only for the Abduls in 2020.
Is it really sport?
Wait, this is what he says. Hold on. He says, I said to him, Abdullah died and left me 9 or 7 daughters. I don't know how many's in my house, 9 or 7. I didn't approve of the idea that I should bring a little girl like them into the house, but I preferred to bring someone in that could babysit them and look after them and comb their hair.
Didn't you say that in the Bible?
And you could do sport with her. Hey, so Ben, this is good news. This is good news. You can win a bronze.
Yeah, Travis, Hadith doesn't say sport.
It says fondle.
This playful, so she can be playful.
Yeah, if you are a virgin in Islamically, you are also advised to marry a virgin. What's the issue? I don't see why that is wrong.
So just those question, and that's the virgin. It doesn't mean she's virgin. Al-Bikr doesn't mean she's virgin.
Focus on Jabir's response, everyone. He said, "Dummy, I don't need another little kid in the house. I need someone that can look after them." Muhammad was saying, Jabir, why didn't you marry a little kid so you can fondle with her and she could fondle with you? You could play with her and she could play with you. So this is a Muslim standing on the podium in 2028. They got a bronze medal. Yay! I won Muslim sport. Look at me.
Can I get the chance to speak?
Guys, we're gonna give him a chance to speak. But before we do that, my brother, just give me 10 seconds. I just want to show you this as well, and then of course you will speak. But notice we're giving you sources, right? So it said again, Abdullah died and left 9 or 7 daughters. It's the same thing, but I want you to see this where it talks about the sport. It says, he said, I therefore did not approve of the idea that I should bring a girl like them. See that? He didn't want to bring a girl like them, like the children, but he wanted a woman to look after them, not a child. So he said, basically, don't let me marry a child the same age as these children. Let me marry a woman so that she can look after them. Now, Ben, brother, whatever you say now, please do me a favor. Please bring evidence so that we can read it as well. Don't say anything without evidence. We've proven to you from the Quran, from the Hadiths, that your Allah pushes people to sleep with little prepubescent girls. Now, you show me that I'm wrong by presenting evidence, please.
Sure. So in Sunan al-Nasa'i 3221 is a Sahih Hadith. Is when the Prophet was asked for the hands of Fatima in marriage by Umar and Abu Bakr, and he told them, Innaha sighar.
That's only for his daughters. See?
Al-Qari provide like an interpretation for this tradition, and he says that the meaning is that she was too young to be suitable for the older age of Abu Bakr and Umar.
Stop for a second. Stop for a second, brother. Stop for a second. Can you tell me 1 second?
To Ali, who was of suitable age.
Ben, listen to me.
I can give you the source for that.
Wait, hang on a second. Was Fatima older than Aisha?
I mean, yeah, she was at the time.
Well, watch this now. You just agreed that Fatima was older than Aisha, but Muhammad married Aisha when she was younger than Fatima. How old was Fatima?
Yeah, the Prophet married her when she was 6, and they consummated at 9.
Fatima. How old was Fatima?
She was around 12 to 14 at the time.
No, she was 16, and Ali consummated the marriage when she was 18.
Give me a source for that. I'm not Shia. Like, do you even know what you're saying?
No, that's not Shia. That's Sunni sources. The Shia say the opposite. The Shia says the opposite, by the way.
No, give us a source. Don't just say words. Like
I will get you the source right now. Just a second.
Okay, according to us, she was
the most
reliable source is that she was
pay
12.
attention to this now, right? So what you've done, what you've done now is you've said to me, Aisha was younger than 12. You said 6 when Muhammad married her, penetrated her at 9. Even at 9, she was younger than Fatima at 12. But Fatima was too young to get married. Now, once again, Allah comes to the desperate need of Muhammad, satisfying his needs opposed to other people's needs. Now, if a 12-year-old is too young for Abu Bakr, how do you now make it make sense that a 6-year-old is old enough for a man that's 53? Please make that make sense to me.
Yeah, because we believe that the Prophet's marriage to Aisha was a divine commandment from Allah, and there's a lot of there's a lot of wisdom.
How is that divine? How is it divine to penetrate a child?
Because Allah told him to marry her, and there's a lot of wisdom
Allah
behind
pushed
it.
For pedophilia. Allah pushed for pedophilia.
I mean, we don't call it that, and I would appreciate it if you don't disrespect me, because I have
not calling a spade a spade. According to you, you wouldn't sleep. No, Ben.
To us, a divine commandment.
You wouldn't sleep. You said to me you wouldn't marry a child, a 10-year-old, because you're not that way inclined. Meaning, you have to be a special type of person to penetrate a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, even a 9-year-old. You said you wouldn't do that because that's not who you are. Meaning,
no, because
Muhammad
the Prophet advised us not to do that. Actually,
was attracted to these children, and what did he want to do with them?
Sorry?
Is Muhammad the best example to mankind?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, is sleeping with a 9-year-old part of him being the best example?
I mean, he married 9 wives. Did he ask to marry 9 wives?
That question. Pay attention.
I've told you that
answer the question I asked you.
That's
if
an
Muhammad
exception.
Is the best example to mankind, and him sleeping with Aisha is part of him being the best example. You just turned your back on the man that you claim to be the best example because you didn't feel it was okay for a grown-ass man to penetrate a child.
No, anything that Allah has commanded, I'm okay with, and his marriage to Aisha, I've already told you that yes, it's a divine commandment.
Allah commands you to sleep with a child.
There's a lot of wisdom behind that, and that's my position.
Tell me, what is the wisdom? What is the wisdom?
I mean, according to our tradition, there are a lot of wisdoms, as you've already had.
Name them.
Dude, listen carefully. I'm not letting you go. What is the wisdom in a grown man penetrating a child? Please.
There's a lot of wisdom, and I think you've heard of them all before.
What is the wisdom for Muhammad penetrating a child? Tell me what the wisdom is. Help us all understand.
I mean, yeah, she was one of the most.
What is the wisdom with him penetrating
of ahadiths that we have, and yeah, as I've told you.
What is the wisdom of him penetrating a child? Please, what is the wisdom?
I'm telling you the wisdom behind the marriage, because we learn a lot of.
Tell me, how does it help Islam?
We learn a lot. We learn a lot about.
How does he penetrating Aisha at 9 help Islam? What is the wisdom? What did we learn from this? Tell me. How much wiser did we get? Tell me.
Why are you not allowing me to speak? Am I being interrogated, or am I here to have a conversation?
Answer the question.
Yeah,
what wisdom did we gain from Muhammad penetrating a child?
Yes, for example, we've learned a lot of things from her about fiqh and about how we should do our religion that we will not get.
That's not what I'm talking about. The penetrating of a little girl. What did we learn from that?
This is insane, James. Like, if you learn from her from fiqh, then she said when a female reaches 9 years old, she's an adult, she's ready to be married. Like,
when
make
did
up
she
your
say
mind.
that?
Stop.
When did she say that she is ready to be married? Are you adding to the hadith now? Or?
There is a hadith where
there's a hadith. I can show you the hadith that says
she said that when she's 9, she's ready for marriage.
Hi guys, hi everybody, hi Bin, how are you?
Mr. D, hang on.
But I want to give him the source.
The wisdom. I don't want anyone else to change the subject.
About the hadith.
Paul
is just adding to the text.
No.
So I'm just trying to.
Bin, I want to know what is the wisdom that we have learned from Muhammad penetrating a child? That's what I want to know. Nothing else.
Well, according to us, she was not a child, so I don't have to respond to that.
A 9-year-old. Is a
Yeah,
9-year-old an adult?
Yeah, I mean, according to us, she is an adult at the time she
So
got
why
married.
wouldn't he marry a 9-year-old?
So why he said about Fatima that she's young then?
Yeah, because that's the whole thing, right? And I've told you this already, because her case was an exceptional case, and there's wisdom behind that. And yeah, I don't want to like deflect.
Why when it comes to his own daughter becomes a special case?
Sorry?
Why when it comes to his own daughter becomes special case? And when other girls, it's not a special case. Like when it comes to Abu Bakr, he took his daughter when she was 6 years old, he thawing her. But when it comes to his own daughter, no. And you ask it for the source, تاريخ مدينة دمشق, volume 3, السيرة النبوية, page 157. It
That's
says,
the source for what?
What?
That is the source for what exactly?
For that Muhammad gave his own daughter when she was 18 years old to Ali, after Abu Bakr, who's the father of Aisha, that Muhammad took his daughter.
So you are giving me from
Fatima. Listen, ask it for Fatima, and he told them, no, Abu Bakr, you're too old. Although Abu Bakr is younger than Muhammad, yet it was too old. And Fatima was older than Aisha. But for him, was too young, because when it comes to his own daughter, it become completely different. It says like exactly like this. فقد كان عمر سيدة فاطمة الزهراء رضي الله عنها وصلى الله عليه وسلم على أبيها عندما تزوجها علي رضي الله عنهم وكرم الله وجهه 18 عاما. That's me.
That's a Shia book. Try again. That's a Shia book. Try again.
That's not Shia. Sira Dimashq, that's Sira Nabawiyya. That's not Shia, honey. The Shia says that Fatima married young. That's what the Shia says.
That's a Shia book. Try again.
Honey, the Shia say the opposite. فاطمة وبنى بها صلى الله عليه وسلم رجل بعد ما قدم.
Show me any Sunni scholar that says she's.
That's a Sunni. That's Sunni.
Yeah, it's a Shia book. I'm telling you.
I'm telling him that's Sunni. That's Sira Nabawiyya. It's Sira Nabawiyya. What is that Shia? That's Sira Nabawiyya.
Yeah, anyone can write Al-Sirat al-Nabawiyya. We also have Sunni Sirat al-Nabawiyyas. So I don't think that's a valid argument.
Paul came with the, okay, show him.
Okay, so you said, and Al-Bayhaqi says in the Sunan al-Kubra. So Al-Bayhaqi in the Sunan al-Kubra, volume 2, 433. Oh, I can't read it, man. Hold on. روينا عن عائشة أنها قالت إذا بلغت الجارية 9 سنين فهي امرأة. If a girl reaches 9 years old, then she's a woman.
And she says you also said she said that she can get married. Can you show us that part of the text?
Genius. So if she's a woman, that means she's not a prepubescent anymore.
You just said, Ben, that if she's 9 years old, she's an adult. You said that.
No, but he said that she said when she's a woman, when she is 9, she's a woman and she can get married. And
okay, hold on. So is there any rules?
Is there
any rules? Okay,
you can say
answer
that
this question then.
From her statement.
Dude, this guy, like, I can't deal with this. Okay, again, show me a single rule that if a girl, a prepubescent, become a woman, she's no longer valid, or she's not able to be married. Show me a single rule in Islam, the whole corpus of Islam, even Ibn Shubrama, anybody that says when she reaches puberty, when she becomes a woman, is she allowed to get married?
No, I did not say that. I just said that you added to the text, and that's all I'm saying. But
what did I add to the text? What did I add to the text?
She said when she is 9, then she is a woman and she can get married. So you added,
which is what? Oh my gosh!
He never
James,
said that.
please
You
calm me
can
down
say that
before I
he was-
actually
he
like,
was
He
that
was
from
not
the
lose it
9
on
when
you.
they got married.
Well,
That's
just
the
give,
problem.
let me jump in there. Let me jump
He
in
was
there.
not 9 when they got married. That is the problem. You guys got it all wrong.
Okay, thanks for coming, bro. I'm trying
You
to
got it
figure out
wrong.
something. So just watch this. So, Ben, this is what you said, right? You said that a 9-year-old is an adult in Islam, correct?
Yeah, according to this interpretation, yes.
Beautiful. Can a 9-year-old adult get married?
Sorry?
Can that 9-year-old adult, can she get married?
No, according to the position that I'm giving you, and
Hang on,
what
she's
is
9
the
years
reason
old and she's
why
an adult. What's stopping her from being married?
He's lying, James. He's lying one more time. Ibn Shubrama is precisely talking about prepubescent. And according to the criteria of Ahmad ibn Hanbal and Aisha, you reach 9 years old, you're no longer prepubescent, even if you're not reached puberty. So the 9 years old is the marker for these two people. Aisha and Ahmad ibn Hanbal. Just shut up. Shut up. Seriously, like just shut up. You're lying through your teeth.
Why am I lying? I'm giving you the sources. Like, why are you gaslighting
Where's
me?
your source? Name one source you gave us.
Nah, can't be bothered, guys. This is
No,
lie.
please. I want that one source he called. By the way, that source he called is not for Ibn Shubrama. Bring him back up and let him to announce one source he gave. Just give me one source. You just mentioned the name of Ibn Shubrama. What's the source for Ibn Shubrama?
Al-Muhalla bil-Athar.
Okay, proof this is for Ibn Shubrama. Go ahead. Give him big screen. I want to see it. Go ahead. Al-Muhalla bil-Athar, ya Ghabi, is not for Ibn Shubrama. But let's go ahead.
I don't have a camera access. So
oh, you don't have a camera access? No, you do have camera access. You put it on your screen. Show me that Al-Muhalla bil-Athar is for Ibn Shubrama.
Yeah, you can check the followers that I have.
Yeah, show me a single person that says Al-Muhalla bil-Athar is for Ibn Shubrama.
Okay, prove to me that he didn't make this statement in the book and he was not quoted.
Again, is the book Al-Muhalla bil-Athar for Ibn Shubrama?
I mean, you have to prove to me that he didn't make this statement in this book, or this statement was
James,
not quoted from this book.
Are you listening?
You asked for him, Paul. You said bring him back.
All the books that Travis was quoting.
Can I get big screen?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, Travis was quoting from fiqh books, and he's quoting statements.
It's good. Mute this Jahil.
Does that mean that?
Mute this Jahil, please. Who writes this book? Is Jedediah here?
It's Ibn Hazm that wrote the book.
Yes.
Okay, so is Ibn Hazm the same as Ibn Shubrama?
He quoted Ibn Shubrama. What's wrong with that?
Okay, so hold on.
You do that all the time.
So you don't have a book for Ibn Shubrama?
Like,
wait, hold on a second. So it is okay to use secondary sources. So when we use secondary sources that said this is what Ibn Shubrama said, then you have to accept that too. You didn't bring a book from Ibn Shubrama.
I gave
the
you
whole
a book
time
from
you were
Al-Muhalla
bil-Athar, and you had no clue who wrote Al-Muhalla bil-Athar.
No,
you had no clue.
I'm telling you, he's quoted in that book. Like,
now you're changing it. I thought, wait, hold on. I thought that Al-Muhalla bil-Athar is for Ibn Shubrama. You just said that 2 seconds ago.
Did I tell you like it's by him? When did I say that? Can you?
Oh my gosh.
Pull up the recording. I said this is quotation from Al-Muhalla bil-Athar.
Okay, can you show me primary sources where Shubrama actually wrote it in his own book? Does he have a book?
Wasn't me. I think Amin had enough of that. But notice, guys, the wisdom of sleeping with a child leaves you with a brain like that, where you find a 9-year-old is an adult, but you wouldn't marry her because you're not that way inclined, right? Notice that you have to be a certain way inclined to marry a 9-year-old, let alone a 6-year-old. And then you ask for evidence, and then their brains turn to mush.
Bro, what's the wisdom behind sleeping with a kid, man?
That's
like we were trying to listen, and my fiance was losing it.
Exactly. Is there any Muslim that tells me, now again, this is where the problem starts with Muslims. They try to justify the filth of the Quran by trying to make it make sense. Now they say there's wisdom in penetrating a child. No, she's not a child. I'm sorry. 9-year-olds are adults.
So in Chuck E. Cheese, there's a ball maze, and there's like all kinds of like ball pits, and then there's like a maze, a plethora of like little plastic slides you got to navigate through. The only thing that a child bride would be good for is to teach you the best way to get through that without getting stuck. Especially if you're old and fat and have like a dad bod or whatever, she could show you the way around, show you the ropes. And she gets to eat off the child menu. Everywhere you take her, she can eat on the child menu.
So guys, thanks to Amin, this is all on TikTok, on YouTube. Imagine, I'm just so grateful that now people can go back and listen to the rubbish that we are exposed to every single day by these Muslims, the lies, the coping that they have to go through to make it make sense. I am now going to make it my mission to find the wisdom in penetrating a child. That's going to be my thing. What is the wisdom? Sorry, go on.
Muhammad also agrees with you when he said that about his own daughter. He would not do that to his own daughter because he knows how dangerous it is. We have 22,000 girls dies every year because of early child marriage in the world, because of this cult.
Because of Muslim Olympics.
She sport with you. You sport with her.
And she could amuse with you, and you could amuse with her. You could do sport with her. Like, what is this, bro? The Abdul Olympics is wild.
Just want to point out that at the times, hold on. I'm sorry, you can talk to me. A lot of times we're speaking with Muslims who have been influenced by the West, right? And they still shock us and break our hearts. And you still see them doing the halal hopscotch, trying to justify these actions. But can you imagine what people are like, and like somebody, like a man who was born and raised in an Islamic country and wasn't exposed to anything outside of what he knows? It's really sad. This is the reality of these little girls. It's horrifying.
You know what else is coming to the Muslim Olympics? They're going to put an Abdul in a circle. You remember the Night of the Jinn?
Yeah.
They're going to put an Abdul in a circle, and he's going to get a saddle put on him, right? He's going to be down on his hands and knees. And wait, how do you do this? He's going to be down here like this. And there's going to be another Abdul on top of him, like when Muhammad had the jinn on top of him. He's going to buck for 8 seconds. And whoever can hold on all night long, that Abdul, he's going to get the gold. Coming in 2028, the Muslim Olympics.
Guys,
sorry, I mean, just 1 second, bro. Mr. Dees, you were going to say something. Go on.
I've been in this life for a little while now. I'm Muslim. I'm part of the Abdul Olympics. Welcome. I was in your life previously. James, I believe you're from Cape Town. We met before.
Sir,
Say again?
Durban,
yes. You're from South Africa as well, bro. We have spoken on a live before. And when we were on a live, you gave me some translations of Surah Fatiha. I actually went back to check the translations, only to find out that I was misled by you guys.
Hang on, Al-Fatiha?
Hold on. Before I finish now, I don't want to say misled because that could be incorrect. That could be your translation that you have, and the one that I received is different.